Hi, I'm Chloe.
And I'm Abby. And together we are Spin, Squeeze, Flick. Hi everyone.
Welcome to today's video.
So we've decided to do you a video because we are making our own sensory room at home, which is where?
The room just next door to us on this side.
Yeah, so as you can see, we're somewhere a bit different today. We're in Chloe's bedroom. And yeah, we decided to do our own sensory room. So we just wanted to do, this is the first of a few videos we're going to do, and we're going to talk about why we want a sensory room, what the room used to be that we're using, and we're going to talk about, so we're repainting the room, and we're going to talk about the colours that we've chosen. And then in our next videos, we're going to talk about, we're obviously going to show you the progress, and we're going to talk about some things that we're going to get for the room. And yeah, so we really hope you enjoy it. So we're going to show you some footage of where we're up to with the room. So hopefully we can figure out how to overlay that when we're talking about it a bit. So Chloe's going to have a chat about what the room used to be.
So the room that we're turning into the sensory room actually used to be my bedroom. Then we made it into our pet's bedroom where they went overnight. But now, as you heard, we're converting it into our sensory room.
So as Chloe's talked through what the room used to be, and it's not just going to be the sensory room now, it's also our home office for when me or Chloe's dad need to do any work from home. So we thought we'd talk a little bit about why we want a sensory room. So if you've seen our most recent video, you will have seen that we did a review of the sensory room at Bristol Airport, which we thought was fab. It wasn't the reason we decided to do a sensory room. We already had decided that, but it definitely gave us inspiration, didn't it, for the sorts of things we wanted in our room. So Chloe and I are both neurodivergent. You might have gathered that from all the videos we've done about sensory stuff and fidgets and things like that. If you've not seen those videos, then go and check them out because they're cool. And if you're like us and you like fidgets, you might get some inspiration. So we can get overstimulated, we can get stressed, we can get overwhelmed by stuff. And yeah, we've got our bedrooms, you know, but Chloe's room is quite it's quite sensory stimulating, if you like. So the idea with having a space that's for sensory stuff is that we've got a space that's calm. It's going to be kept tidy, which honestly, we're not great at keeping the house tidy, you know.
Yeah.
It's a struggle, really, you know. So it's going to be a tidy, calm space.
Hopefully.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be somewhere not just for going and like playing with pretty lights. It's going to be somewhere to go and sit and chill out and just forget the world for a while. You know, read a book or listen to an audio book or
right
some music or whatever. So that's why we want a sensory room at home. And we're super lucky because Chloe's dad is supportive of us converting this room and he's been helping us to do it.
Yeah.
So the next thing we wanted to talk about in this video is the colours that we've chosen for the room and how we chose those colours and why we chose those colours. So as Chloe's old bedroom, it used to be pink and purple, which her current bedroom is as well. There's a theme going on here.
I have a giant canvas that I painted up there on the pink wall.
Yeah. I'll pop a photo of that on so you can have a look because it's really cool. So what colours have we chosen for the room then?
So my mum and partly my dad decided on this light sage colour for 3 of the walls, and asked me to choose a slightly darker colour for the back wall, which would be the wall directly to this. And I chose this quite dark green colour, and honestly it is quite dark.
Well, we had in there before, we had 3 light pink walls and then a dark purple wall, didn't we? So
Yeah.
we've gone with that way of doing it. So we've got 3 light green walls and then like a sagey green and then the darker green wall. So I mean, the reason that we chose that colour, really, we were looking at inspiration for sensory rooms, and the sensory room in Bristol was painted white, and lots of sensory rooms seem to be painted white, which is fantastic for projecting things on the wall and really getting that colour. But that's not all we want the room for. Yeah, sure, Chloe and I love fancy lights, as you can see. But that's not all we want the room for. We want to be able to sit in there in the daytime and have the curtains open and it just feel like a really calming space. So we found, well, one of the first things we did to choose the colour scheme in a way was we chose curtains, didn't we?
Yeah.
So I went to Dunelm, which if you're in England or probably the UK, you'll know what Dunelm is. If you're not, it's a shop that sells lots of home things. So
like furniture, carpets, towels.
Yeah, so all like soft furnishing sort of stuff like that.
Beds.
So
like we're sat on.
Originally we were looking for blackout curtains, and the blackout curtains that we saw were just solid colour ones, and I didn't feel hugely inspired by them. But when I went into Dunelm, then I started seeing all these curtains that were patterned, didn't I? Because I went in without Chloe. I was on my way to work and I didn't have Chloe with me, but I was in the town where Dunelm is. So I popped in and I took photos of loads of different curtains, didn't I, Chloe?
Yeah.
And I guess I took these photos and I had my own favourite, to be honest. But luckily Chloe really liked it as well. So we'll pop a picture on of the curtains if we can, and that acted as our inspiration, really, didn't it, then, for choosing the colour for the walls?
Because we wanted to choose some colours that were close to the curtains but not too similar.
Yeah. And I mean, so the really nice thing about this colour is it actually goes with pink, which I don't know, like in your head watching this, you might be like, green and pink, what? But these curtains have pink on them, as well as the like sagey green. And that's really helped us to be inspired for some of the other things for the room, to create that like softness and warmth and like calmness that we want in there. So yeah, we're looking forward to you coming on this journey with us. This is the start of it. And as I say, we're hoping that the next video will show you some more progress, and then there'll probably be one more video, or maybe even 2. Probably. So we need to talk to you about the stuff that we've ordered for the room, and then we'll need to show you the finished room. So we hope you're as excited to see it at the end as we are to have it for ourselves and to show it to you. Yeah. And we are super excited about it because it feels like a really lovely thing to do. Like, it's quite self-indulgent, I guess, isn't it? Yeah, and certainly as adults, we often get discouraged from doing things that are self-indulgent. So this feels like it's going to be really lovely. And we really have to say just tapping my microphone, sorry for that. We have to say thank you very much to Matt, who is my husband and Chloe's dad, for his help and support with this. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So we look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Thanks very much for watching. Do like and subscribe to our channel so you can keep up to date with our videos. And you can check out our video about the Bristol Airport Sensory Room if you want to. And obviously we've got lots of videos about fidgets. We've got video reviewing headphones. We've got some other review videos.
Sound making fidgets.
Yeah, sound making fidgets.
A few devices like the carry and visible armband, which Mum is wearing.
Yeah, there's my visible armband. We've got some more review videos coming up. So we're excited to show you those, and we really hope to see you back at the channel. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.